Hey, Black Mama. Say, am my mic on? Yep. Hey, Black Mama. Hi, Tanya. I'm just waiting for a few people to get in. Like the video, share this video, tell a friend, tell a friend. Okay. And I'm going to get you guys in 1 second. I'm trying to do something real quick. Doing something real quick. I finally got my son to go to sleep. How was y'all day? How was y'all day? Get this together. Um, okay. See? Um, okay. Okay. Ah, okay. You have a minute. Okay, I was there at least minutes before. I know I get people at the wrong time all the time. I'm doing okay, Tanya. I'm doing okay. I'm excited about my son's birthday. Oh yeah, you guys get to know each other. Tanya's a very sweetheart. She's a sweetheart. We've been long time friends, and she's like family to me. So definitely, I really appreciate her and stuff. I know, right? Well, see, this is why I get on YouTube because I hate that my people got to get back on the plantation, right? And it's several ways of making some money where you ain't got to get on the plantation. And I started talking about who to join. And, excuse me. I started talking about what we can do to make some money working from home. And um, I can show people what to do. I can tell people what to do and stuff. But here's my problem. I think I'm overwhelmed. I've been overwhelmed by a lot of things. Being home with my son a lot, dealing with some other issues that I'm trying to take care of, where my mind goes blank and I'm not understanding what I'm doing. And see me, I like working with groups. I like working with 2 to 3 or more people, right? We all get together, put our heads together, and make a business, which that's going to happen eventually. But here's my thing: I need help with PPP loan. Like I don't know how to do a PPP loan. I started the simple things. It's easy to fill out a PPP loan, but turns out that when they start asking these other questions like the equities and this and that, it's like I don't know what this is, what this means. But anyway, but I was gonna hurry up and talk more about because you got a meeting at what 5? You said, yeah. So I'm gonna just go ahead and tell you, Black Mama. If you want to learn how to work from home and make some money working from home, and also Shopify, we could work. I could tell you about Shopify. You know, and we could talk about that. How you can work for Shopify and you're at home making money. But I also have a better idea. I also want to um, sponsor some folks to join the co-op 50/50 program, and I got to get better equipped on it. Mr. Uganda, I sponsored him because he says I want in. He understood what was going on. He says, "Oh yeah, I want in." So I was like, "Okay, cool." Let me see if I can. Oh, good. Oh, and I'm sporting the Thought Crime shirt. It's Prince Solo back here, and Sincere Ignorance back there. Yeah, I'll be supporting them too. Okay, I am now a licensed insurance agent and joined the financial group. Um, so my meetings is for my business. I used to keep right, right. Okay, yeah, that's me now. But check this out. Check out my son's thing. This is my son's King 2021 URK. So I had to get the mug for my represent my son, y'all. I had to do it. Not bad for a mom who don't know how to design nothing. I try to design, try to get in on it. What do you think of this anyway? Hey, Bad K, what's going on? Black Mama, I didn't mod you. I thought I did. Let me mod you. That's right. Shoot. So, because we're going to be getting into some real stuff and I'm going to have trolls come in. Listen. Oh, wait a minute. It did not let me moderate you. Oh, okay. No, you're going to be mod. Okay. The mod is going to kick in eventually. But I had trolls come in on my comment section last week. And I looked at I'm thinking, okay, it says someone said something. I forgot what it was. I don't know what it was, forgot. But I had to delete them because they put this line on here where you get the where you go and click on it and everything was about porn. I said, oh yeah, they doing the same thing to African Millennial. They over here are targeting her too. You know what I'm saying? Real quick, because it's almost time for Black Mama to go, and I don't want her to miss certain information. But I want to say this. You guys, if you have not already done so, sign up for the Martin Luther King holiday, which not Martin Luther King, my bad, Malcolm X Day from May 19th. Sign up for it. I think it's on my link. I put it on my link for you guys to sign up for it. For moms who have children, melanated babies, and you understand if you're experiencing a lot of disparities amongst your children regarding these teachers, the school system, targeting our babies, trying to put them in prison because of the color of their skin and things like that, the best thing to do is get them out and put them in the Ziax Institute, which is I got it on the link, the Ziax Institute. There's other schools I will be mentioning pretty soon once I get to know some. I've heard there's several schools. I've heard, thank you, Tanya. I heard there's several schools. Bad K, thank you so much. You're beautiful. Thank you for being here, supporting me and things like that. You guys get the likes up best way you guys can. But go ahead and don't be afraid. Get to know Q Butter and his Empress Marsha. Yes, the Ziax Institute, and that's a pretty dope brother. He's on hit. I just think he loses a lot of sleep for the love of the babies. He loves these babies, and I think we need to support him some more because he did something what Dr. Umar Johnson could not do, and that's open up a school. Dr. Umar Johnson tried to open up a school. I think the biggest mistake he's ever made was go around and trying to tell everybody who don't look like us that I'm trying to start a private school for boys and a private school for Black melanated children. And they were like, nope. And it just threw his game off. And then he just said, forget it. And he just started asking for money and it was going on to the wrong things. And a lot of people were still giving him money, but most people was like, oh, I'm done. It's been 11 to 12 years and I still haven't, things haven't happened. My kids haven't saved or somebody's child has died by then because of the fact that, you're supposed to have a school to help them become a better person. So, no, you guys, moms, you guys are the first teachers. You're the strongest. They always think single moms can't do nothing but raise bad children or raise degenerate children because the father's not there, but the father chose not to be there. It's not the fact that she didn't want him there. I don't know where this come in at, but it's not that we didn't want the man there. The man chose not to be there. They always have this saying, you can't keep no man. So he took it and ran with it. And then he wants to point the finger and make it our fault while we're raising bastard children. That's not, that's not being supported by the father. The only thing we could do is ask for child support. And he says, I ain't paying for that baby to get nothing. Then you say, okay, then you go straight downtown and you file child support against the brother and be like, oh, you wrong for that. Like, it's time to grow up out of that. It's time to grow up. So No, we doing the damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Just take your time. You're the boss of your babies. You're protectors of your babies. And nobody has the right to make you feel less than because they're gonna make your babies feel less than. And if you're not standing up for your babies the right way, it's gonna be all bad. Let me see. Umar just scanned. Dr. Umar design is big, so it does take years. A place I worked at looked 14 years to build residential center, and they had big rich donors. Yeah, but Dr. Umar Johnson had money. I mean, this man had a couple of millions of dollars. He could have bought some freaking land and had someone to build on that school. So I can't. He's making he made so much excuses. I helped donate. I know my little ass $65 wasn't nothing, for him, but it was enough for him to take that money and go ahead. But the way he was coming at people, talking about you selfish ass Negroes and all this stuff, because he wasn't getting any more money, and yet you were heading out to Japan a whole bunch of times, Dr. Umar. Now come on, now you've been in Japan a whole bunch of times, so you weren't trying to build no black owned school in Japan. So I can't do it because Q Butter said F that. He took his money and he in the garage of his house, on the back of his house, and started a school from the back of his house. Started off small. Sometimes it doesn't have to take it. You got to go real big and do all this stuff, because then it sounds like if I'm starting to understand, it's starting to sound like there's a big old facade and you're trying to sell people dreams. And then you had this Asian dude come out and says, yeah, your job is to sell black people dreams. We take their money while selling them hope, and which there is no hope, because he understands that's the way, that's the way the PTB does it. He sell us hope, what I'm saying? Like, if you go out and vote, things can happen. And people say, oh, if we do vote, things happen. Yet you're getting threats saying vote or die. What kind of stuff is that? You're getting threats saying vote or die. So no, I don't. Bad case said Umar just a scam. And also he didn't include girls to many males to try not to fight hard for women and girls. So a lot of them do that in real life. Yeah, you're right. Blaming Micaiah. Oh, yeah. See, listen, I don't care who gets on here and get an attitude. That's a little girl. You got a whole bunch of cowardly men who are getting on here blaming that little girl for something. Grown women should have took an initiative and been grown women. Those are some 30 something, 28 to 30-year-old freaking old ass bat women who went down there bothering her. And for what I'm learning, for what I just learned, I didn't see the video. I don't want to see videos like that. But what I learned was they used to be foster parents, foster children. They used to be foster children. And they went down there bossing foster kids around up in there. And that 16-year-old was not going to let some grown ass women who she don't bow down to, boss her around. And they threatened her. And they chose to come down there, and one of them brought a knife. She didn't have the knife until after she took the knife from the woman. So, and then they killed her because they're cowards. They're killers. They killed the baby. You know why they killed that baby? For my opinion, is that baby can have babies. She can get pregnant and give birth to another black child, and that's what they did not want. Understand? It's everything against us right now. Everything is against us right now. The two older bat women, I just think they should be locked up because you should have just stayed home. You went to go fight a minor. You're a child abuser. That's what it is. You try to kill that little girl. You try to kill that little girl yourself. And an officer stood there and just watched, just like the guys did. Guys didn't do nothing. The guys didn't help. So they're cowards. They're cowards. And those are the two thirds that's not going to make it. Someone who wants to just stand there and just watch someone get jumped on, especially a little girl. How come you couldn't protect that little girl? I wish she was around our time in the 90s. That shit wouldn't have happened. You got grown ass women finna jump on that little girl. You're gonna see another grown ass woman come out and defend that 16-year-old little girl. Then after they go off and go find that the foster parent to beat her up because you almost got that little girl jumped on. You gonna bring a knife for a little girl? Won't you stab me, bitch? Back in the 90s, it would have went down like that. Them two women would have never went to the foster care knowing that them neighbors know those little girls. But at the same time, those little girls would have been told, be in the house, you know what I'm saying? It's dangerous out here. Babies, you ain't got to do all that. Where you at? Keep doing good. Keep doing good. You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous. Like people be shooting stuff out here. You don't want to be out in the crossfire, baby. Go on up in the house. You need something? You want some money? You want $5? You want some food from the store? Let me know when you see me and you want something from the store. I can get you something from the store. You're a beautiful little girl. You know what I'm saying? That's how we would get down. That's how we do things. That's how we do it. But yeah, no, that little girl didn't deserve to get shot, and she got shot in the back. So that was cowardly right there. They killed that little girl, and she had every right to defend herself. I don't care how it got down. She had the right to defend herself. Right. The dude, the cop didn't. Yeah, she was in a stand her ground state. She had every right to protect herself. And look, what pissed that old lady off is she got her ass beat by a 16-year-old. I don't give a hell how big that little girl was. That still was a little girl. That still was a child. That still was a child. So, nah. Nope. No. That baby, she didn't have to die. That I don't care. And the officers don't care who they shoot. They just want to kill somebody black so they can just go here and slap high fives and we done killed the nigger today. That's how they do it. That's how they do it. So, and then they try to jump her. You know what I'm saying? They did. They tried to jump that little girl. And I don't care. It just, and then did you see anybody been on Michi X channel? I know Black Mama was. Did you see how Michi X was just breaking it down and it just, a whole bunch of guys, including a couple of dusty females, was just on there like, well, you don't understand. People don't be knowing how old she is. Like, oh my gosh. Like, for real. Like, block you. Let me see. The little girl called the police. Yeah, she tried to call. Well, she called the police. She thought she was going to get some help. You know what I'm saying? Two grown women threatened a little girl. Of course, she's in her well right to call the policy holders, the policy enforcers, or the public servants. That's what we need to start calling them. You can take their power away if you start calling them public servants, right? They start acting different because they know you know something. Soon as you start saying, okay, so listen, you're a public servant. I'm having issues with them, and you're here to work for me. I know I'm a minor, but my foster care, the government is paying your taxes. You got to protect me from these grown women. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Okay. Cops won't shoot. They won't. Did you see the video where this woman was speed driving? She was white woman. She was speeding, and officer pulled her to the side, got out the car, and officer says, "I need to see your license and ID." And she started crying. She says, "I don't want to die." And then the officer said, "Oh, we don't kill one of our own. We don't kill one of our own. We only do this to black people." Did you see that video? Oh my gosh. And then Q Butter had the nerves to have it on his video. He had a rap video, a hip hop video, which is badass. My son, he loves it. And in the end of the video, it shows that exact woman I'm talking about who was speeding, and the officer pulled her over and she started crying, said she don't want to die. He says, "Oh, we don't kill our own. We don't kill but they do. They do. Sometimes they don't got a choice but to kill their own. But if they don't have to, they won't. But understand, you guys, there's more white on white crime than it is black on black crime. Black on black crime is only because it's forced upon them to do so, meaning that they have nothing, and what little this person got, the other one wants, because they just took all his rights away. And what's going to happen? They're going to go ahead and start fighting at each other. First of all, we know each other. We are the split image in the mirror of each other. So we're gonna have a hate. We're going to have a hate on each other so easily. When it comes to someone who don't look like us, who look like this, as opposed to this is not going to do nothing to this unless it's been provoked. Right? Yeah. So, yeah. So I know I got 3 more minutes for Black Mama. Listen. Oh yeah, I want to talk about Co-op 50/50 real quick. If anybody who wants to be sponsored, and you want to make millions and billions of dollars, the money works for you. It's like crowdfunding. The money works for you. You don't work for the money, right? So you can keep your side hustle. You can work your side job, but you won't be struggling saying, I need this to pay my bills. I need this to pay this. I need this to pay that. So what I do is I purchase a whole bunch of cryptos because now I found out I have to buy certain kinds of crypto. And this is what era we on now. We're on the crypto era now. And I can give you guys some information. Please email me and write the word crypto. Once you say crypto and sponsor, if you want me to sponsor you, I can sponsor you. And then I'll send you a Zoom link and you'll meet with Shay Marie. And I will be putting that on my link on another time. Shay Marie, and then we can all talk about making some money together. Okay, so that's one. And then Quicksilver. I am an ambassador now. I became an ambassador for Quicksilver, and I am helped to recruit people to work from home, working with me and under me to sell silvers or sell gold. And I also need a partner, and I'll help that person get paid as well. And the way that person's going to get paid, whoever works with me or under me, the way this works is the payment is automatically going to come to their account. I don't have to worry about nothing. That person works on the side of me. We both sign in. They know that we're on a team, and bam, that person, we all get paid. It's going to go in your account. We'll talk about the pay wallet, the crypto wallet, and all the other things that come with it. Okay. Thank you. Much love to you, Black Mama. We're going to see you. Hope to see you back. So I'm going to be here for a minute. Okay. I'm not going to be here probably till 6 o'clock because I'm waiting for more people to come in. Much love. So, so what I'm doing right now, so I'll be getting more in depth with Quicksilver. I'm going to be talking more about the Co-op 50/50 because those are going to be my two big jobs. And then I'm going to need someone who does, who can help me, help work with me, because this is about clothing line for my son. It's about not just a clothing line for my son. This is a clothing line and other. Hi, Coach Malik. Hi, I'm glad you're here. This is not. It's more than just clothes for my male children or by my son, right? This is for all male children, but now I'm going to open up another store that's going to be from home, but I also want to work with some group of people. And I'm thinking, how can I make this happen where we have a Zoom where we can all come together and open up different types of programs working from home, but helping our people out so we can all come together and be prepared, right? So I thought about little girls, right? Because they do got cute clothes for little girls, right? And I know they're not our clothes. It's not made by us and for us. And I'm going to get there pretty soon. But the boys needed to help the most because everybody want to put a dress on our sons. And I'm not for it. I'm sorry. Some people may be for it. I'm not for it, you know. So I do want to start off with that. And we want to get that out the way. And I want to actually, like what they say about Co-op 50/50. You know, getting all this money, you keep getting money. Every time you turn around, there's more money growing in your wallet, getting bigger and bigger. Like the virus is taking over your body, or cancer taking over your body. Well, it's money taking over your life, right? You got money growing. Well, I want to do the same thing when it comes to the ideas of the clothing line, the clothing, apparels. I realized that I am a homemaker. I'm so much more of a homemaker. I'm a homemaker person. I love children. I like to do things with the kids. I like arts and crafts things, and I've been working on my vision board. And in this case, I'm thinking about coming together with a group of folks where we could sit down and we could talk about, you know, bringing back some things that belongs to little kids, right? Like little girls. Let's start off with little girls. When we comb our daughter's hair, what do we do? We put their hair in ponytails, different kinds of ponytails, different color rubber bands. I mean, we kicked butt. We did, didn't we? We have put all kinds of hair products in their hair. Their hair grew. We just kept using it. It smelled good. The hair stayed clean. Some girls have real thick hair, so you took a hot comb. Well, my auntie would call it a warm comb. And you put it on that stove. Don't heat it up too much. You just want to soften them roots, right? And just soften the roots so you can do something to her hair because that girl has some thick set of hair, right? So we want that. We really want to bring that back, and I'm so stoked to bringing it back. I even got a name for the brand. Then I got a clothing line fashion coming up for representing my cousin, and I got a name for it. And next week I'm gonna be paying for the domains. I'm paying for my son's domain. Have y'all not seen it? This is my son's brand. Y'all go on Teespring, purchase my baby stuff. This is URK. This is his brand, y'all. Y'all purchase man's clothing line. That's my son. His little clothes apparel to support him because that's going to help go towards manufacturing. That's what I'm using my Teespring account for. I don't know how to do the Patreon. I found that I got a Patreon account that I can open up. I also found that I got a PayPal account, but I don't know how to do that. And I'm having issues with the Google. It says that I'm not authorized. I don't know what that means. Somebody know how to do that, let me know, because I sure don't know what that means, right? Now and then I also want to start a business because again, I want to be the tree branch of a lot of things, and I want to help put my people in where they belong, right? But you come to me and we'll work this out, and we'll come together and we'll all make some money together, right? Well, I want to talk about land. I want to buy us some land. I want to buy some land, and that'll be another time. Um, Next week, I may or may not film live because next week on Friday is my son's birthday party. He's going to be 3 April 28th, and he's getting on with the potty train. He's getting into potty training, so he's doing a darn thing as far as going to the pot. Sometimes he just don't care to go potty. Then there's times that he decide he's gonna go potty. So that be it. Um, and then that's it. But I also want to ask some questions. Anybody got any questions? How was y'all week? What y'all do this week? What y'all do this week? I just want to know how y'all been and what y'all been doing. You still here, Bad K? Koja Malik, where you at? Koja Malik. Y'all let me know. Shoot, 'cause I don't want to be talking to myself. Shoot, I know how to end the streams. I said what I had needed to say. Oh, besides, I also want to talk about what's it called? Oh my God, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? Oh, Twitch. A lot of people keep telling me to start off with Twitch. And I did sign up for a Twitch account, but I'm gonna tell you what I don't care for and signing up with stuff like the Twitch account. I don't care for all these social media actions. I just don't. Like I just gotten used to YouTube, right? I just got used to YouTube. I just was not a YouTube person, did not care to watch YouTube. Okay, you just at work. I didn't care to watch the YouTube channel at the time, Then I realized, I can listen to some music on YouTube. Then I ended up watching um, Professor Griff because I was like, okay, let me listen to Public Enemy because I just felt like I felt like I was dying inside. Like, me, my the melanated people were dying inside and we were just dying. I just think I felt that back in 2010, 2011. I felt that. And it's like, I need something that's going to help pick me up to say that we're not going to die out, because I just feel like we're going to just get wiped out because we just refuse to just open our eyes and be strong and be, be that bully we supposed to be. We supposed to be bullies, man. We're not even bullies. We weak, and many times. And it just seemed like the short people always got to have the fire. We want that. We want the smoke. We want things to happen the way we want it to happen. But I watched the Public Enemy, and then after the songs was going off, I'm thinking the next song gonna come on, and it ends up being at that time it was called Serious Minds Radio, for the Serious Minds. I think it was Serious Minds. No, it was Enemy Minds. It was called Enemy Minds Radio. And I started watching Professor Griff. He was talking. I was like, I want to hear some rapping. I don't want to hear no talking. Then I started listening to some things he was saying. I said, you know what? Because I worked for this property management. I worked for Asian Inc. Housing and Property Management. And I was doing data entry. And, I'm going to sit at the computer for a long time. So listening to him speak the way he speak was wonderful. Now, after Griff went off, Steve Coakley started coming on. And I was like, oh, shoot, this some more. They must know I'm into this stuff. I'm not pro Black Power, but I'm for my people. So it's like I'm for my people because we got to get together. And if I can see, this will help me out. I said, who was Steve Coakley? Because Steve Coakley was exposing all kind of stuff. If y'all don't know who Steve Coakley is, y'all look up Steve Coakley. He was Khalid Abdul Muhammad's right-hand man. Nobody want to talk about Steve Coakley being the right-hand man of Khalid Muhammad. They both was buddies. Khalid Muhammad was the one that was he was the Nation of Islam turned the Black Power, the new Black Panther, Black Power movement, whatever organization he was part of. I think it was the new Black Panther. And I'm tell you something, he was a soldier. He was a soldier about here. So he was the one that was in your face about it. Steve Coakley was like, yeah, let me dig up all these conspiracies and let me tell y'all what they be doing and what this is and what that is and this and this and this and that. And they was, man, it was deep. It was deep. And Steve, y'all, and people don't know, Steve Coakley went after called out Louis Farrakhan too. But then after when Khalid Muhammad was in the hospital, he said he told Khalid Muhammad, he was right at that bedside. He told Khalid Muhammad, he said, if you can hear me, raise your fist up. Because he was in a coma. However, Steve Coakley said, if you can hear me, raise your fist up. Show you how powerful this was. Said Steve Coakley, said Khalid Muhammad raised his fist up. He couldn't open his eyes. And he was on a ventilator, but he raised his fist up. Ain't that something? Y'all look up Steve Coakley and listen to a lot of things Steve Coakley had to say. He was man. When to me, you can't talk about Khalid Muhammad without talking about Steve Coakley. Those are the two right there that society said we need to get rid of them. It's getting too many of them. It's too many of them. They both reaching too many of the Black people. Too many Black people waking up. We gotta get rid of them. We gotta get rid of them. Yeah, once they get rid of them two, then Black folks can go back and doing what they're doing, or the melanated people can go back. I can learn, because I am working with the nobles and the L's and the bays, right? And I actually thinking about want to become a Moor. I actually do. Not so much as like I want to join to be a Moor. I was already told I am a Moor. It's just a lot of us are refusing to accept that. So, I'm going to see where that takes me. You know what I'm saying? I think I want to be a Bay. I know for a fact once I start making some money, I'm getting rid of my last name. I will no longer be a J-O. Nope. And then listen, about that do you know about that reparations? A lot of people are not mentioning that you can literally use reparations by saying your last name is by slave owners. And I personally think Black people should stop looking at them Wonder Breads, them palm color people, them PCs, and start looking at our own mirror reflection of people. Did you see what that chick, what's that old lady name? I know when I said what's that old lady name, I just said her name. Now I can't say her, I can't even say her name now. But you know why? She's not that important to me. If she was for our people, I would know her name big time. But you know, she's one of the mayors in LA. Anyway, uh me personally, I am so done with the game plan and how they're pretending like they can only do so much. Then why did we vote your raggedy tail up in the office if you act like you can do so much, right? So yeah, I forgot her name, but she was trying to get that case thrown out so she could save Derek Chauvin. Yeah, her, that old lady. She's the one that was trying to get the case thrown out. You see that crap? Um, but yeah, I called it out. The elder Rasan Shakur had a video, and he talked about what you think about um I still don't know that woman's name just that quick. I can't even call her name because she's just a fraud to me. But he called her out, and he said about the you know how she was addressing us and what we should do, like go start riots and things, and if this don't turn out right. And I'm so proud of our people. Many of us caught on quick, like, oh, yeah, you don't want to love the WAP, right? The old lady who loved the WAP, right? Now, what cracked me up was she was with back in the days, um, PCs hated her because she was rolling with Khaled Muhammad. But maybe she set him up. I don't know. Who knows? She's just, I don't know. I don't want to call no conspiracy theorist. I don't know. But I thought, um, I thought it was pretty odd that she would come out now and say something like that because he already lost the case. They couldn't pinpoint nothing. They tried so hard to make Derek Chauvin look so innocent. They just tried so hard. Oh, it was justified. He had to kill George Floyd. I mean, George Floyd was on them drugs. I mean, oh, no, 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 no. I just think that when she came out there and started talking about what we need to do and what we should be doing together, she got paid to say that. So if we do act the fool, then it's a mistrial, right? And no one fell for it because she was doing what the master told her to do. And what they need to do is do what we tell them to do. That's what we need to be doing. We need to be making her and everyone that look like her, the one that's eating all the chitlins and the collard greens, Reverend Pork Chop, Reverend Pig Feet, Professor Gristle, my Reverend Pork Chop, and Reverend Pig Feet, and Deacon Hog Mog. What they need to do, what we need to do is come together and start getting on their butts and start telling them what they need to be doing. We don't need to be asking these PCs for reparations. We need to be making sure they make the policies. Okay. I don't want to hear that them black folks don't make no policies. They in the office, they inside the White House, working for the White House, and they got chitlins running down their side of their lip. Tell them fools, tell them bootlicking people that they need to get on out there and make things happen for us. They work for us. They not supposed to be working for the Asians. The Asians got their own people. Okay. They need to be working for us. And that's what black people are failing to do. Melanated people are not doing this. We're not going to all these bootlicking people and telling these bootlicking people that's in office, we talk about what about the president, Joe Biden? What about Joe Biden? What about Joe Biden? That ain't my president. That ain't my president. And I think black people need to stop doing that. First of all, we need to exit we need to exit that. Now I know people say you can't tell people what to do not to vote, but they've been telling us to do it all the time. They've been telling us to vote or die. They was threatening us to go vote. So how come we can't exercise that and say, what's in it for us? Well, shit, I ain't voting. I'm folding my arms to this one. I ain't finna risk my life to go vote for the next bigot to make policies to keep us at the lower totem pole. And that's what we need to learn how to do. Now, old people, if you want to do that, go be it. Go continue to sign your family's life away, signing that bill. If there's nothing in it for us, then there's no point in me getting my butt up to go vote. That's just plain and simple. Like, I wouldn't waste. Listen, I felt good. I slept good that night. I slept good. I didn't. I didn't vote for neither one because neither one said they was gonna do something for us for reparations. Now, granted, uh, I've been hearing his name for the longest. Oh my gosh, Donald Trump said that he was open to the idea of reparations. What's up, blind guy? His wife, their life. What's up, blind guy? What's going on? Yeah, I'm telling you. No, but I'm saying all you gotta do, look, the problem is we hoping that these other people that don't look like us do something for us. And if they don't, oh well, they weren't gonna do nothing anyway. No, we gotta stop having that attitude. Anytime a black person get on there, we putting them responsible. We don't give a hell about them folks. Let's put them responsible. What's that chick name? Can y'all tell me the name of that chick that sat there and tried to get us caught up in that riot? What's the name of that? What's the name of that old woman who should have been retired a long time ago because she ain't did enough for black folks? All she did was just show her face, and all of them did that. Every single one of them did that. All these black attorneys and black Maxine Waters. I almost said Shirley Caesar. You right. So Maxine Waters. Let me tell you something. If y'all didn't know this, back in the days in the early 80s, when Maxine Waters was in LA, she was like, I guess she's part of the senator or she was a mayor, whatever she was in LA. I think she was a mayor. First black female mayor. We didn't do nothing. We just laid there and smiled and said, oh, we got a first black mayor. Oh. And not one time have we walked up and said, all right, we later for them. We ain't got to ask these other people to do nothing for us. It's your job to do for us. We're over here complaining about what the biggest is doing for the Asians and everybody else because they're supposed to do it. But when black folks get up there and speak for Asians, we're supposed to be on their ass. We're supposed to say, excuse me, you're not colorblind. Last I checked, your ugly ass look like me, except I'm prettier. You supposed to be doing something for us. Now, get your lazy ass up and sign some bills. We need reparations. You make it happen. Make it happen. Make it happen. We don't want no HR 40. Because you know what HR 40 is to me? HR 40 means human resources and 40 hours a week. That's what it means. Okay? They're not going to do nothing for you with that HR 40. It's stall tactics. Okay? Stall tactics. It says HR, human resources, 40 hours a week. There you go. It's a study. No, they're lying to you. I want a lot of black folks who, and I don't know, when you start hearing melanated people come out and start saying, you know, it's a study. It's a study. You know what I'm saying? What? And they try to get all intellectual about it. And they try to make it seem like you're dumb and they're smart because they know about it because it's understandable. You know, HR 40 been around before we was born. I was born in 75. So HR 40 been around before we was born. It just didn't come into play until in the 80s because they had it hidden. So just in case when we asked for it. So it's stall tactics. I heard about it. It's stall tactics. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what y'all got to say. The coach really said, leave this swine out of its now. A little pork is good for the soul. They can keep that soul, honey, because it's poison. Let's see. We're gonna blame her. We're gonna blame her. Shoot. Or unless it's Keisha from Oakland, that's the mayor. I heard about Keisha. But she need to be getting her ass need to be on it too. Okay. You see what the fake lives matter. You see what they did, right? They spent all the hard-earned money for people who donated, including the people and bought homes and mansions, and she supported her girlfriend and all these other things, and then she turned around and said it ain't your business. Shout out to Brandon Miles for bringing that up. You know what I'm saying? We need to make her pay that. Shoot, that's That's some of our reparations right there. That's some of our reparations right there. We all need some money off of that. Yeah, we do. We need to get on her and say, pay up, pay up. Oh yeah, sell that mansion. Matter of fact, you bought that mansion for us. You bought us that mansion. Come on, man. Let's call her right now. What other house you got? Oh, that's for us? Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. No, we gonna sell this. It's our money right here. It's our money right here. Now, this lady with the BLM movement, she bought the mansions, but guess who she gave it to? She gave it to us. Now, the rest of y'all that's in office and doing all the stuff, y'all need to be putting in. Y'all need to be putting in for real. Put in. We gonna make them pay for real. If you want to be in office and you want us to vote for you in office, you gotta take care of us. Ain't no more taking care of another group. No. At any time you start talking about helping immigration and immigrants, it's time to get you voted the hell on out. We about to get you kicked out. You ain't the right black person we need. And that's how we need to be. We got to be hard on them. We can't be focusing on everybody else because they're doing what they're supposed to do. What the ones who's not doing what they're supposed to do is our own so-called people that's in these offices. And that's in the mayor. And don't ask Kamala Gupta for nothing. Gupta is not a black woman. She's not black by a little bit. And I've been trying to tell y'all, if y'all want to know how she got so exposed, y'all might as well go to the Black Authority channel. Jason Black and Kamala Harris. You're going to probably see a few of them things go straight on down. And the fact that she, at the time when she was trying to convince black people she's not black, she bragged about her birth certificate, and her birth certificate says she's white. And I get that because in India, if the family married white of the husband, they go by the dominance of the father. They go by the father. He's the provider. He's this. He's in charge. He's strong. He's whatever. So whatever the father is, that's who his kids are. And on the birth certificate, it says she's white. That's what it says. That's what it says. Not making this up. You go look it up yourself. And then they didn't want to talk about the father because they know even though he was in Jamaica, his father was a colonizer of Jamaica. His mother, they even talked about it was so weird and they try to hide it. Kamala Harris's father's mother was a white woman. So no, he's not mixed with black. He has no, you can tell he looks like Mr. Burns. You got, if you look at the father, you go, damn, he's white with a bad tan. Straight hair, all this is missing. So that's clearly a PC. Thin, hook nose, clearly a PC, no lips, clearly a PC. So they didn't want to talk about the father. They want to talk about the mother. Okay, well, the mother can't speak English. She speaks her Hindian language. And everything is in India. Everything is in India. So I wish black people just stop. Well, she was in the HBCU. Well, so what? Everybody goes to HBCU. The Asian people go to HBCUs. HBCUs is not even an idea college for black people to go to because it's been compromised and colonized. So no, it's not. You might as well. Let's see what y'all say. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I like to. Look, Shirley Caesar did a song called "You Ain't Got Nothing on Me." Did y'all hear that song? The little gospel song, and they was talking about she doing that satanic stuff, and she was on that satanic stuff, and she came up with a song called "I Know the Truth," and you ain't got nothing on me. And what throw me off is when Eve came out and said, because she let a black man rap on her song, and she let Eve rap on her song, and Eve says Shirley Caesar is holy as hell. I said, oh, y'all gotta listen to that song. Y'all gotta. The song is a trip, but yeah, it's called "I Know the Truth" and it's by Shirley Caesar. So yeah people. No, yeah, I kind of messed with Shirley Caesar too because she was on some. What's the guy's name that used to be on Sundays? Not Sundays Best, but he was on. So I'm from the Bay Area, right? And we have a channel that comes on every Sunday at the radio station, and it was in the heart of San Francisco on the Bisadero called KPOO. So KPOO used to always early in the morning they will play gospel until 12 o'clock, and then 12 o'clock they will play rap. And after rap, they will play reggae. And after reggae, they will play contemporary music, just Caribbean music, anything that's us, could be Native American, Black Native American, things like that. But it starts off with this. At one time, they played because Bobby Spiderweb was the blues man, but it was the guy, I forgot his name, but he was more he's into the church, he's into the gospel, so he's there for a whole 3 hours, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so 4 hours. So he plays her song, and then so, okay, Shirley, keep it churchy. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I kind of start asking myself questions like, okay, what's going on? Then I found out, if you look up Fame versus Sacrifice, it answered my prayers. I wasn't looking for it. And I was like, Shirley Caesar, what? So I looked up Fame versus Sacrifice, and I started seeing some stuff about, they broke it down, because it wasn't just look at Fame Sacrifice. She breaks it all the way down, because she's in the spiritual realm when she breaks it all the way down. So anyway, yeah. So yeah, Shirley Caesar in it too. She don't get a free pass. Let me say, housing money, free land, and free schooling. Illinois give out housing invested. You know what? Free land should be ours. We should be entitled to some land. We should be entitled to land for free. And then whatever money come in our pockets, I don't care if it's you know what I'm saying? Y'all start stacking up. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, if they start saying, okay, we give Black people, or give us, they're gonna call us people of color, I don't know, the urban people, we're gonna give a $500,000 of you guys some land. Okay, they give a $500,000 of us some land. Okay, but what they probably gonna do is say, whatever money you got, if you can't occupy your land, we're gonna take it back, meaning they're gonna take away them stimulus money, right? Or the unemployment money, or you gonna lose your job or something like that. And that's why I said I think it's a good idea, because I got some plugs, some hookups. If you guys want to make some extra money on the side where it don't happen that way, join the co-op 50/50. I'll give you guys my number. I'll give you guys my key number. My key number is, you guys will be under me, and if you're ready, I'll sponsor you, and then you start sponsoring people, and it's sponsored under crypto. It's all sponsored under crypto coins, and we'll learn about that, and we'll give you some Zoom accounts. So again, if you guys are interested in becoming wealthy, making more money, hitting them cryptos, because that's what's in. Everybody's not woke. Y'all better get in on that. Email me and write crypto and sponsor. You know what I'm saying? Or write these things down, and I'll try to get you guys some side hustles and stuff that is not going to be stressful. You got to be there for your kids and things like that. Yeah. So yeah, just in case they decided, okay, because I'm telling you, we got to get on these people. We do. We got to get on these people that look like us. We can't sit here and complain and mope around and say absolutely nothing. Make them work. Since they want to be in office so bad, and since they want to sit there, parade around and look all good with their 3-piece suit on and their nice little skirts and overcoats, make them work. Make them use that to work. Since you want to wear this, it costs to wear that. Okay? It costs to look good. So we put your raggedy ass up in there. Work. Get to work for us. Work for us. I don't care about them illegal immigrants, because they got La Raza. They got all these other people. Time to work for us. And that's what we got to do. We got to make them work for us, for real. Yeah, but the free land thing, making the money and all, make sure your money's put to the side. And, I need someone who want to work for electronics. Sell some generators. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I got more to tell you. I got more. Let me see. No, she not a mammy. Bad K. No, Mammy Harris. No. Her name is Kamala Gupta. Kamala Gupta. Because she's Indian. Gupta. That's who she is. She's nothing like us. She's not one of us at all. So no. That's why I say Gupta, Gupta, because I had a supervisor. Her name was Gupta, and she was mean as hell. She was real funny style towards melanated moms. You know, we was on that welfare to work program, and I couldn't get CalWorks, but I can get food stamps. You know, after I had my son, I was like trying to get, I was trying to go after child support because I wasn't going to get any money, according to, you know, my son's father. Not to air our issues out like that, but because I've done enough of it. But you know, I was waiting on some child support. I was like, forget that, man. They told me I couldn't get CalWorks because my time ran out. You see how they did me? But when I was in the CalWorks office, because I was trying to, my baby was a little bitty old baby. I mean, he was itty bitty, and I had no daycare. And there's daycare centers that was not taking babies that's under, that wasn't taking babies under 6 months. My son was 2 to 3 months old. And so I tried to get on CalWorks. They wouldn't let me get on it. They said I timed out. After my daughter turned 6, they cut me off and I couldn't ever get back on it again. But yet you have white women who bust out babies all the damn time, having babies left and right by 4 or 5 different dudes, and she gets to get on CalWorks until her kids turn 18. And then you got the Asian folks. Let me tell you about that. I had a friend. I got 2 friends. One name is Tui, one name is Tao. Both of them is my friends. One Vietnamese, one is Laos. Okay. Is she Laos? Yeah. So turns out both of them is single. One finally got her divorce, and the other one she separated from her boyfriend because a baby father. Both of them was abusive. So I don't want to hear nothing about just black men abuse black women because all the men be having their little issues. They abuse. I don't care what race they are. They be abusing their women. They do. And she had to get up out of it. Did you know she told me straight up? I was on break. Me and her was on break when I was working downtown San Francisco, and we went to break and we went to go eat some lunch, some healthy lunch, because my goal was to lose a lot of weight, which I'm doing now. I lost some weight. I was bigger than last week, but anyway. So she says, I applied for food stamps and cachet, and she says they would not give her food stamps and cachet because she was separated. She had to be with her husband. Ain't that some crap? So you have a standard. So what it was it's a standard that they have to uphold. Tao didn't give a hell about that. She didn't want to be back in that relationship. It was abusive to her, and she got 4 kids by her ex-husband, or her alleged abuser, her husband. So she couldn't even get on aid because. And I said, no wonder. It explains. I don't know if some of y'all been to the welfare's office, but if you've ever been to the welfare's office and you've seen a whole bunch of Asian people together, the couples with the babies, and they're applying for aid, and they can get aid because they're together. I did not know that. I seen it, but I never tripped on that. And it's like, oh, so Tao couldn't even get CalWorks and food stamps because she's not with her husband. That was the whole point. Her husband quit taking care of her because she got tired of being treated like a freaking dog and being abusive and scaring the kids and putting hands on her. She moved back with her mother, and she wrote letters and everything to try to get on aid, and they denied her because she's not with her husband. Tui said, listen, I'm done with this relationship. I try to get on the welfare. They told me same thing. If I'm not with the father, then they cannot give me aid because, that's. So what happened was, I guess that's the way the standard is when it comes to. So they go by boxes. Ain't that something that's evil? Ain't it? So that's what they did. And she said, you know what? She's done. She's out the relationship for good. She's not going back in it because she worked for the San Francisco airport. She can always go back to the airport. So she was like, okay, I'm going back to the airport. I've got seniority ranks. Even though they let me go for good cause because she was being abused, going to work abused. So she was able to get back to work. She's I don't need that welfare. Forget it. And so I learned from another lady who came to my house, and I didn't know this. She Asian, and she filed child support against her baby father, right? And no, it was not a black man. I want y'all to know, it's not a black man. So y'all clap for that. That wasn't no black man she was going against. Okay, her baby daddy was white and Asian. He was Asian and white, and she filed child support against him because he said he didn't want to pay nothing. He don't believe that's his kid. I said, damn, I thought black dudes do that when they don't want to be I said black dudes. I ain't saying black men. I know black men there for their babies, honey. They kill for their babies. They love their babies. They love their women, they love their wives, they love their babies. But the black dudes, they run because they don't want to because they want varieties. They don't want to settle down. That's the problem. They don't want to settle down. And I didn't know Asian guys get down like that. I did not know that they will sit there and bust out and leave that Asian lady a single mama too. And she did file child support. And the thing about this was she was getting paid $1,400 a month in child support. And I said, so you don't get welfare? She goes, no. She says, you get more in child support. You don't get the welfare. They don't take care of your welfare. I said, that's what I thought. Because what the hell can you do with 535 a month? I mean, 535 brothers. I'm telling you right now, the government don't care about black women and their issues and what's going on. That's why we supposed to stick together and work together. And no, yelling at her and talking to her crazy that's your problem. That's not her problem. You gotta fix that. You gotta take care of that. You gotta take care of that because that's a you issue. Okay. Whatever you're going through, you're supposed to let her console that and soothe you. And baby, what's going on? Man, that dumb supervisor, man, I swear I'm gonna quit one day. And she should be able to walk up to you and say, baby, you know what? Let me cook you something to eat. You hungry right now, baby? Can I cook you something to eat? You want me to rub your back? Not massage you, but rub your back, baby. You know what? You want me to help you get a better job? I got an uncle who got a badass job. He'll hire you right now. And forget that food. For real, baby? Yeah. I guarantee y'all gonna work together. I guarantee y'all gonna be close because it's not about what can she do for you. That's not how that works. It's what you gonna do for her. Because she's the one that goes through the pain and the suffering and having a baby and mental issue and mental anguish because we have more going on in our hormones than you do, right? You don't have menstrual cycles. You don't have the up and down hormonal issues and the metabolism issues. You don't have those things. And that's why I think you're failing to realize that you got some dudes that wish they was in our shoes. That's why they want to act like us so damn bad. I don't understand that. But that's not where it goes. That's how you kill off. That's propaganda. You're part of the propaganda. That kills off our love. We want to love our man. We don't want to go through all that. To me, I can't. I can't. That relationship gonna end quick because I don't want that type of relationship. That's a turn off for me. No, I don't want to be running around. Listen, I had my daughter's father. I didn't file child support against him, and many of the women that I know, none of us, we just did not believe. I was like, we didn't believe in filing child support against our baby father because we didn't want to come off like we was hating on him. But he didn't want to pay nothing. He didn't help do nothing. They didn't take care of our babies. They left us to take care of the babies. They let us do it. We didn't get nothing from the father. They didn't even want to come over unless it was about him and her. Not even about the kids. That's why it just never worked out. There's always a fight and the police coming up to take him to jail because when she opens up for him to come to her to see the kids, it's to see the kids. She don't want to be in your face. See your kids. What about why you always want to talk to me behind closed doors and close the door and later for the kids, you ain't even saying hi to your kids. No, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop that. But I digress. The welfare system don't care nothing about us as women. So don't believe the hype about the government because we go to them because we don't have nothing to take care of the babies. Okay. I think it's an unplaying card. This is an unplaying field. It's unfair playing field for us to sit there and assume that even though we choose to have the baby, which that's another topic, that we have to go and we can't just go to work. We can't just let our babies be with anybody. Everybody's not qualified to watch babies nowadays anymore. We stay home, breastfeed the baby, tell the baby how much we love them and everything. And then you got those who just very sensitive. They want to be so in love and you love them and you left them and you wasn't even there to be with her to have the baby. And she goes through postpartum stress disorder, right? She goes through postpartum, right? And then she turns around and she does harm to the baby, even kills the baby. You know why? Because she was experimented on before she had the baby. So you guys will understand what the stress come in at. When we're pregnant women, the doctors, the prenatal, the obstetrician nurses and stuff, they always want to inject us with stuff. Oh, we need to inject you with this so we can see if you have some deformities with the baby. We want to make sure the baby's not retarded. And I tell no, you're sure now. Because then if something's wrong with the baby, you can terminate the pregnancy, and we have ways of helping you terminate the pregnancy. That's what they want to do anyway. They want her to terminate the pregnancy. And I'm telling you something, pregnancy terminations are very painful. It does all kinds of things to the body. And then you don't know what these doctors doing to the body. This doctor was mad. He couldn't give me a undercover hysterectomy. I knew what he was trying to do. He was trying to, but my cousin was there because she knew. So shout out to my cousin Brianna. She the goat. She the goat. I love her. So yeah. Let me see what y'all got to say. We saw some JB work, but he's very anti-black woman and bashes black. Oh, no, no, no. I did look at that. You know which one I don't watch? I'm gonna tell you what I don't watch. I don't watch The Business. I don't watch The Business because I think it's for single guys who can't get women. For real, I just think it's for single guys who can't get women, who don't know how to handle women, and I don't know how that's coming out. But you got some ladies who's asking me, what do you got to offer a man? Nothing. I really don't. I really don't. If I can't be a wife and do wifely things the way a wife's supposed to live, like if I can't be a happy wife, then nah. Nope. But the black TBA I like because he's focused more on the political standpoint. Now he's talking my language. I watch that channel because he be getting on some stuff that I like, as far as the political realm. Because I need some political education in me. But as far as the business, I'm not interested in the business. I'm not. I couldn't watch that because you're right. Sounds like he's bashing women, but you got some that's bashing themselves. Did you see another sister that got on his channel from the business? And she just she made herself look bad. I'm not even gonna say she made us look bad. She made herself look bad. First of all, I'm not gonna go and date no plantation man. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm not going to the plantation. And I know a lot of sisters that was with me. We're not going to the plantation. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I went to the emperor. Okay, I went to the emperor palace and got a whammy. I mean, I looked at that like, oh, this ain't worth it. I'm out this relationship. This is done. I wouldn't do that. I won't ever do it again. No, I love my brothers. I don't hate them like that. But bashing black women is I've heard enough of that on Taz's channel. There's a lot of Taz be going after these dudes, and these dudes just have a ball bashing black women. But I think they like men. To be honest with you, you can't take this guy. There's some brothers who don't want to say it, but they shouldn't feel bad that they're real men, and they differ from that brother. Just because you're the same color don't mean that's your brother. Don't, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these brothers, are for the sisters. You know what I'm saying? But the stuff that I was hearing on Taz's channel, he was playing some stuff with these dudes and why he go after them, and how some of the sisters was joining in. I call them pick-me's because they're the ones that don't even care about your sisters. They don't even look. They look like us, but don't even care about us. They always got something bad to say about us. Always got to be a part of, and then turn around and dog us and say things about us, and yet you taking up for the very man who don't even like you. He don't like me. He don't like you either. Sorry. I mean, I can't go with that. It's too messy for me. I can't do it. I'd rather stick to us trying to make some money. That's what I'm interested in, trying to help y'all become wealthy, make some money. Let's do a Zoom call one day. Let's talk about hiring. I want to hire somebody to help me do some websites, buy some land. Let's talk about that, because I don't want to do more than talk. I want to bring solutions, right? Meet Your Ex said, if you're gonna talk about something, bring solutions. And she's on my she's listed on my my chat, But yeah, I think we should do that. I think we should just follow where we gonna make it, right? Let me see. So shout out to Taz the Goat though. I love him because he's one of the ones that's gonna recruit young boys to go after female brothers. Straight up. You know the ones that wear maxi pads. Love that. Just want y'all to know it's maxi pads for brothers too. Women is, let me see. Yeah. But there was a brother who did get on. Listen, there was a brother who did get on Jason Black's channel, and he tried to clown one of the sisters, and he I guess the dude thought there's a few guys that thought Jason Black bashed women, so they thought they can just bring their manosphere over to Jason Black's channel, and I've seen it, I've heard it myself, and he said, "Mama, tell him to call up." So one dude get on there. Unfortunately, this dude was from Richmond, California, from the Bay Area, and he couldn't say his name right. Jason Black said for the last time, "What's your name? Otherwise, I'm hanging up on your ass." And so dude said, "My name is Jerome," or whatever he said his name was. And he says that, yeah, so some of these females got to get checked. He said, "You don't check women on my, these ain't females up here, these are women. You don't check women on my panel." And so he said, "Yeah, but they coming up here disrespecting me." He says, "I don't care. If you're a damn baby, go get a bottle and drink it." He said something that was so funny. And so dude's like, "You don't know what I've been going through." He says, "And don't nobody care. Hang up the phone." So yeah, he been going hard on the brothers though. I've been watching them bash brothers too now. I watch them bash brothers a lot because a lot of them get on there and they start talking stupid. They are. There are a lot of them getting on. It's more of them getting on there talking stupid. He had fun for some of the sisters though. He do. He had fun. One sister got on there and she said she got on there and she was talking about she got 5 kids by by 3 men, and she was married twice, and all my kids. She said, "And you can't talk about bad parenting because they gonna do what they gonna do. You just instill, you talk to them, and then it's up to them whether they want to do right or do wrong." And in the middle of her saying what she was saying, he was playing some music in the background. I said, "Oh, that's cold. That's cold." I was working for Amazon when that happened. So yeah, that it was cold. He was having fun with them, and I think he liked big women too. I think Jason Black liked big women because he always asking about their size, and if they talk about if they're plus size, they stay on long enough. They stay on longer. Yeah, one woman told Jason Black she'll break him. He says, "I doubt that very seriously." So no, I think he all right. I just think he misunderstood, just like Cynthia G is misunderstood. I'm glad you know there's more male followers for Cynthia G who understand exactly and that they're supporting her. So that's freaking good because um a lot of the guys just quick to sit there. "Oh, she bashing black men." No, she's not bashing black men. She's bashing black males. Now I know I said males. She say men, yeah, but she's talking about the ones who don't even like black women. But you're over here posting it and boasting it all over Instagram and YouTube, and then she ain't really talking about you too much. She really don't care about you. She's cracking up after the women of no color. That's what she call it, women of no color. She cracking up at them because they the main ones thinking they better than we are, and yet they're still in the hospital with a black eye. And who did it? You guessed it. So, so no, I like Cynthia G. She could be misunderstood by a lot of folks too. So I like her. Um, but what else? Let me see what else. Natural two black parents, black women isn't. Huh? ABT natural two black. Okay, I don't know what that is. HBC was somewhat still. Well, again, HBCUs take anybody. HBCUs take anybody. They don't care what it is. Matter of fact, they'll let people join a fraternity. You could be German. You could be white German, and you could join the fraternity and pledge and make it and probably be in charge of everybody who's talking to her. So yeah, HBCUs, nah. Gods and goddesses. He said, all religious belief sucks. You know, when you tap into your spirituality, it's not even about religion. I know religion practice separatism, but when you get into your belief system and your spirituality, um, religion doesn't even matter anymore. It's what should matter is where you stand and where you don't stand. Yeah, as far as who you deal with. Let me see. Now I'm looking up I Know the Truth by Shirley Caesar and looking at Co- Linda, because I didn't know they go by the dad. Thanks for the code. Yeah, I'm telling you, blind guy. I'm telling you, man. That's when I listen. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm telling you, what happened was I was 19 and I was working for this place called Pacific News Service and Yo magazines, and it was for the youth outlook back in the days. Look that up. It's a whole documentary about that, and Sandy Close took in so many people from all walks of life. So I did. I took in what was it? What was it called? What was it? They wanted me to interview Kamala Harris because they said she was the first Black woman to become the DA of San Francisco. So I was so excited, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, I'm like, I get to experience this, you know what I'm saying? I just turned 19, or was I just turned 18? I think I just turned 18. So I just turned 18, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to get my own apartment. And I was a square, you know what I'm saying? I have my glasses on thick, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even dating boys. I'm so late behind everything, you know what I'm saying? I'm just scared to be with boys right now. But I went to downtown and because I was supposed to interview her, and I checked in down on here I go. I forget it again. What it is? I gotta get this. I gotta get my brain cleansed. Up for real. Um, but I was downtown on Van Ness Avenue, and I was supposed to go and check in to speak with her. And watch when I get off this channel, it's gonna pop back in my mind and be mad. But I talked back with her. I want to talk to her, and she let it be known she was not Black. She says I'm Asian and Jamaican. I was like, well, ain't Jamaican Black? And white guy looked at me. He looked at me. He was cool about it though. He had the glasses on. He says, not necessarily true. Not necessarily true. I was like, really? Jamaica ain't Jamaican Black? So I don't know. Cause you know, I'm thinking, okay, well, you just running from your Blackness. I mean, Jamaican, if you Jamaican, you got Jamaican blood and you Black. That's not true. I learned later on, there's Chinese Jamaicans, Jamaicanese, there's Caribbean Jamaicans. I mean, they're just different. They all, it's not one race anymore. It's all mixture, right? So yeah, I was, when a guy tried to pop at her, I was kind of, disappointed because City Hall, that's where we was at. It was downtown City Hall. She was in front of City Hall talking. So no, I was cool. I'm cool. I was cool. So now, I mean, I know the truth now. And then on top of that, she was doing all kind of stuff, taking away our babies, locking them up, putting them in foster care. I think she was man, if you ask me, I think she was in on some other stuff too. Now, I want to talk about it, but I don't want to get this channel taken down, knowing the fact that I'm new. I just started this channel. Let me see. Wait a minute. They're breaking our families up, but getting to restore the Asian families. We get aid as long as the man ain't around, but they get aid with yes, yes, blind guy. Yes, they do. I learned that hit me. Like, why did they try to fight hard to make sure the baby, the man in our life? Because what if you did have what if your brother was with you and y'all both struggling? He talking about, baby, we need to make some extra money, and she can't get a job because she got a baby. And you see, let me tell you how sneaky they are in San Francisco, the state of California, and in the main capital of Sacramento, because San Francisco is owned by Sacramento, California, right? Now, what they do is they look up your social security numbers, because every time you apply for a job, they ask for your social security number. And then when they started exiting the social security number, you can't look up the social security number to see what their nationality is anymore, because at that time they want to know what your nationality was. If you're a black person, you had a baby and all that stuff, right? Okay, you had a baby. They're gonna know you had a baby. They're gonna know you became a mom. They're gonna know your background because they looked that up. You're not supposed to see that. We're not supposed to know that. But someone exposed that years ago. So I think it was David Icke. They exposed that years ago. That's how they know so much about you. Because your social security number tell you about everything about you. They tell everything about you. So yep, they sure do. And they were working together to make sure, and it made sense because when I was visiting, again, I have some Asian friends, you know what I'm saying? I had Asian friends. I'm from the Bay Area, so we all have friends for all walks of life, and different types of friends, you know what I'm saying? We didn't even our generation, we felt like our generation around our time at 16, 17, 18, we were going to be the better generation than our parents, right? And only reason why I was able to go to an Asian family house is because the mother is single, she by herself, but she lived with her parents, and then the parents have other folks that live in the house, a 5-bedroom house on the avenues, you know what I'm saying? Because they had their own little private areas. They didn't want to be living in Chinatown. Some of them didn't want to live in Chinatown because it's too crowded in San Francisco. Chinatown was just too crowded. It was too crowded. For real, it's too crowded. Like sometimes you gotta wait for the light to turn green 3 times in order for your car to finally go because so many people got to cross the street. So many people got to cross the street. You just gotta wait until the light turn so many times. That's why I never liked driving around Chinatown. It's too crowded. And I think a lot of the residents didn't want to live in Chinatown, so they moved, to Van Ness. They moved to the avenues. Anything that says avenue, something about them avenues they love, right? The Richmond district, the Sunset district. That's where all the Asian people lived, and they lived in nice homes in those areas. And those nice homes, guess what? It wasn't like the boyfriend, the girlfriend, and maybe 1 or 2 children. No, it was the boyfriend and girlfriend, or the new husband and wife, the baby, the the babies, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, the mom, the dad. They all lived in that one house, and sometimes they were building a garage and make another apartment downstairs in the garage. They gave them you can come upstairs and eat upstairs because you family, but you can have your own bathroom downstairs, your own bedroom, your own living room downstairs, or maybe have a miniature kitchenette. Some was bold enough to make 2 bedrooms in a garage, and it worked. It looked nice the way they did it. You walk in, you open up that garage door, you're gonna see a living room, and you're gonna see that there's a bedroom on this side and a bedroom on that side. And they got a bathroom right by the door that goes upstairs to the main house. So yeah, they were smart about what they did. So yeah, they did. As long as they helped out, I don't know why. I don't know why, but yeah, that's the truth. That's the truth. When I seen that, I was shocked at that, to find out through people who I hung out with. They told what the truth of what was going on. Um, so yeah. And the Asian women did not want to be back with their abusive husband, who are indeed Asians, who got Asian babies. They didn't want to be back with them. They didn't want to be back with them. They felt unsafe. It was just, no, I'm going back home to my mother. She's in America, thank God. I don't have to, you don't get to deport me back. But guess what? I'm not going to be able to get welfare. And so she really had to go back to our parents, because our parents get the welfare. They get the welfare. So yeah. Hey, welcome back, T. Welcome back. I'm not going to stay on too long. I think I'm going to do like 15 more minutes on here. I really appreciate y'all supporting me and coming here. Please tell a friend, sharing like this video. This is just, these are my rough draft videos. I know pretty soon, if this stays long enough for me, I will be, a much better content, creator. I'm learning. One day I'm going to have a, a live stream up here where someone can get on and talk. I would like to ask some questions. you know, I do come on African Millennials channel all the time. I'm always invading her channel. I'll be trying not to do that, but she be having some good subjects. Y'all look up Africa Millennial, y'all, and check her out. Check her out. Also, before I forget, uh uh who's this? Omega Courtney sent me, she told me to share this, so I'm gonna share it. Okay. She says go to CMXD at Core, claim Malcolm X. Tickets are still available. Okay. So it's this right here. Here, let me see if I can. Join us for this day of reflection, reverence, and resistance. The spirit of on May 19th, we're not asking permission to claim Malcolm X Day. I judge a man by his conscious behavior. I am not a racist. I don't subscribe to any of the tenets of racism. Malcolm, I make good God, just to have a language for that brother. He's black music in motion. Jazz enacted and embodied in that sentence. He was what the 10 million people in West Africa when the truth stand. Black men in Africa have mastered the arts and the sciences. They say every thousand years, one is born. They tell the truth, regardless of the cost. He knew the course of the stars and the universe before the man up in Europe knew that the earth wasn't flat. And he told the black people of America the truth about themselves in an unvarnished, ruthless, eloquent manner. It's successfully created. The image of the American Negro is someone with no confidence, no militancy. But when a black man strikes back, he's an extremist. He's supposed to sit passively and have no feelings, be nonviolent, and love his enemy. No matter what kind of attack, be it verbal or otherwise, he's supposed to take it. But if he stands up and in any way tries to defend himself, then he's an extremist. They function in crowd, that's a coward. They sit on a sheet so you won't know who they are, that's a coward. The time will come when that sheet will be ripped off. If the federal government doesn't take it off, we'll take it off. Take the day off of work and school and join us at 2857 Main Street in East Point, Georgia. The Total Core Body Spa will be a complete day of enlightening entertainment and education of Malcolm X. Okay, so it's the Claim Malcolm X Day, y'all. Hey, JM family. Hey. Let me see. Yep, practice makes perfect. Keep going. Yeah, I need to know how to go into the StreamYard because I'm definitely want to talk about some things and bring some folks on for the StreamYard. And I definitely do. I want to interview so many good people on my StreamYard. And I love so many folks. It's like I the ones who made me a moderator in their channel, I most definitely would love for them to come and interview with me. You know, we're gonna talk about some things. And I definitely, you know who I want to interview? I want to interview Michi X. Then I want to interview Taz to Go. I want to interview Michi X because she got solutions, y'all. I don't care where y'all at. Look at my family from Jamaica. This JM family. JM family. How are you? Big ups to ya. Beautiful one. She's very beautiful. You know what? Where's Black Music at? Where's the Black Music at? I miss him already. He wrote some nice comments, some nice kind words on my comment section. I need him to be here too, so I can hook him up. Let me see. We could see the screen really well for the Claim Malcolm X Day commercial. JM family, if you don't know Malcolm X, Malcolm X, you guys in Jamaica could claim Malcolm X Day too. Y'all should get on there and sign that petition. Say we're gonna get that Malcolm X Day. Y'all should be able to celebrate Malcolm X too, because he was talking about us. He talking about y'all too. Malcolm X wasn't no joke. Hey, do you know about Malcolm X, JM family? Let me know if you know about Malcolm X. Anybody who don't know about JM Family, please check her channel out too, because she's uh uh she's been on about, she like to, what she does, what I like. You know how normally back in the days, Tanya can vouch for this. Back in the days, we used to get on the phone and call on landlines and talk on the phone because it was raining outside. We came home from work, we cooked for the kids, and it ain't shit to do. So we sit down and watch TV, and we talking. We on the phone just talking. And JM Family, her energy on her live make you say, well, shoot, let's see what she doing. I ain't doing nothing. I'm bored. And everybody got something to say. Everybody want to talk about something, and that's that free live. I love that free channel. That's when you get on there and y'all just tell people how y'all day was and talk about some things, just laugh about some things. But her power is in cooking. I love when she come up with um, Jamaican cuisines, Jamaican cooking. She made this cheesy potatoes, and I was like, oh, that's what that is, cheesy potatoes. I thought it was going to be biscuits, the way I thought she was making what I had made, because it looked like a round biscuit that's ready to be put in the oven, and she got some melted cheese on top, whatever it was, and she was going to put it in the oven, and it was going to turn to biscuits. See, it gave you some recipe, just like that, gave you some recipes, girl. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm start posting some stuff. I'm start letting y'all see some things on there. Since I don't know how to work this, this is new to me still, but I'm having a ball. You guys help support the Teespring. Again, I'm just gonna show off my son's mug. This is my baby. There you go, King 2021 with the Ankh on the side. URK, that's his brand. Y'all support. Get y'all a mug, get your face mask, get your fanny pack, get your hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Support us, because that money is going towards manufacturing of the clothing line. That's going to manufacturing for young male children's clothes. Okay, that's what that's for. And I can use y'all support. I couldn't do it without you guys. I've made under $100. That's fine. I'm not going to touch it until I make enough money to give it to manufacturing, to make the pants, the shoes, I'm telling. I got designs for you. And if anybody who's interested in wanting to design with me and work with me, there is going to be, you're going to get paid for this. Anything, whatever gifts you guys have, let me know what kind of gifts you got. And most definitely, I will most definitely get in contact with you guys. Um, you know, um, Anybody, the mods, do y'all know my email? Let me type in my email. There's a case. All right, T Jones to Ujamaa. Oh, okay. So y'all see that? That's gonna be wonderful, wonderful. If y'all interested in coming in, I don't care what country you're from. All right. If you're willing to do some things and help make this started, I'm not about a whole bunch of talking. Yeah, I talk, but I'm more about solutions. I want to make things happen. I want us to get things started. T. Levine, if you don't, Tanya, if you don't have, I want to sponsor you with the Co-op 5052, and I'll tell you more about it. I don't know if you may want to rewind the video back and see the first 32 minutes of it. I know you had to go for a minute and you're back, but I'm definitely trying to get a lot of y'all wealthy. I don't need y'all to start making money, right? And I need the money to start working for y'all. JM Family don't know what crowdfunding is. I'm going to tell you exactly what crowdfunding is. If you want to start a business, people go and get loans, right? People go and buy loans for crowdfunding, right? Not crowdfunding. People go get a loan to start a business all the time. When people come out, even if you say like you left your country, you came out here to America, and you and your husband want to start a business together, and you come here, you go to the bank to get a loan, right? Well, in this case, a lot of us got turned down on loans. They just found every excuse not to give us any loans. So what we did was we would go ahead and ask, it's this new thing called crowdfunding. And you have to do the sales pitch in order for different companies will sponsor you and give you all this money for crowdfunding, because you're trying to sell yourself into getting them to believe that you got this company going on, you got all this happening, right? Well, it turns out that you know, uh, um, even that was a red tape, right? So then you get this card 50/50, and card 50/50 says, forget that, get you guys some cryptos and start earning money. Da, 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 da. You can become rich. And then on top of that, you don't work for the money. The money works for you. So when you start making money and you go to your crypto wallet, which I will show you guys exactly what wallet to get when we get more clarification through Shay Marie, because that's the person I need you guys to connect with, right? I'm gonna give you if you're interested, I will give you my key, my donor key. That's what it's called. It's called a donor key. I'll give you my donor key, and you guys will be under me, and then you guys will bring it to people that you're going to be sponsoring two people, and you're going to be spending some money on your crypto. Maybe you need to spend maybe one good time, put in $400 on your crypto, right? So when you do need to sponsor somebody, $50 to $100, $125, you got two people you're going to sponsor, and you just give them that, and guess what? You're going to be making some money. And then they tell you how to cash out and everything, and you can make as much as $11,000 a week. So, Jay, you definitely can get involved with that, JM. Definitely can. Yeah, let me know and email me. I gave you my email. Now, I think next week I will not be here live because my son have a birthday party and coming up. So I may film it. I may film it for the fun of it. I may just let you guys see the baby and the people having a birthday party. And I also want you to see one thing. I'm going to show you something real quick before we get off. Give me 1 second. What I mean, when I say I'm serious about my son's clothing line, oh my gosh, look at that beautiful queen. Nyla says, oh man, I sure will. Okay. Let me do it. It's on my link. Let me see. teespring.com/stores/ and then it's URK Ujama family. Shout out to this Empress. Her name is Nyla Says, and she kicks ass. She has a channel of her own, but her husband is the one her king is the one I want to interview the big time, because when I get this live stream, he kicks ass. I love Taz the Goat because Taz the Goat is real about things. He's not fake at all. He calls out the fakery, and that's why I love him. And then you got some sisters who want to be so ratchet. They think they could just come up and do something to Taz. They go to Lioness right there. Shit, tear their head off. Love it. I love that's why I had to shout you out. Okay, we definitely would do that. This is what I mean about how serious I am with my son's clothing line, okay? And for all male children, okay? Check this out. I don't know if y'all can see this. This is my son's shoe. And you see his name? King Zaru. It's his name. And they decided to go ahead and do a shoe for my son. Yeah. You see? There go his mug. In case y'all didn't see it. That's his mug. King 2021. And this is his brand, URK. And he will have, and then for his birthday party, he's going to have, for his birthday party, let's see, this is his banner. So it's more than just the birthday party I want to throw for him. The parents, what I want the parents to do is come sit with me, because I want to start a business and I want to work with them and help them become an entrepreneur through the business of a clothing line for the babies, right? And you know, we got it's so much that we want to do, so much that we want to do. And I got hair products I want to do for the girls, not so much the hair products that you put inside the hair, but what you put on the hair. You know how we used to put beads on a little girl's hair? I love it. Now I got a brand name for the store for that. And I want some cute little black little girls posing on the pictures. And we definitely going to be doing like I want moms to know how to do cornrows. Like they don't got to put no weave in these babies' hair. I've seen some moms put wigs on a 8-year-old little girl's hair. It's like, dude, you ought to be whipped. What happened to you just sitting your butt down and putting some spider leg hairstyles on her hair? What happened to the ponytail going one side and one going back, or two going back? What happened to that? But the barrettes and the different color scrunchies and the different color rubber bands, what happened to that? They got lazy. You got to stop doing that. Yes, we have to promote it, and I'm all for it. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate the family. Uh, we most definitely have to get together. This is how I want to come together. I want to put us all together as one and do this, man. Let's just do this. Um, son, come here. Come here, son. You want to say hi to the family? Are you just waking up? Because you scratch your head like, huh? Come on. Look, TTO here. You want to say hi? Not today? Normally he'd get on YouTube and say hi. So yes, you guys check out Nyla Says. I love how she speaks. She's very intellectual when she say things. When she speak on some real stuff, she's very intellectual. That's what I love about her. And she make things make sense. Okay, so that's my girl. I love how she comes in. And I'm gonna tell you something. Taz and Nyla is what Black Love's supposed to be. I don't care what nobody say. That's Black Love right there. That's what Black Love's supposed to be. I'm gonna tell you let me give a shout out to the Black couples. Okay, now y'all may like some, y'all may not. Nyla Says is here first. This is the Empress. I want to give a shout out to Nyla and Taz. Okay, they're one good prime example of Black women and men sticking together. I love that. The second one I want to give a shout out to Thought Crimes. I had to represent Thought Crimes. I represented it earlier. We want Sincere Ignorance and Prince Solomon. Give a shout out to Prince Solomon and Sincere Ignorance, because they both together. They've been doing the damn thing. Then let me give a shout out. Listen, I don't care what nobody say. Professor Griff and Soleil. Give a shout out to them because they've been together doing the darn thing. I think they've been together. Let me see. I was 2012, 2013. He got married to Soleil. He's been with her since 2013. Please give a shout out. They still doing the darn thing together, so I appreciate it. Let me see. So it's a few more. I know it's one more I'm missing. I'm missing one more couple. Africa Millennial got a fiance. I'm gonna give a shout out because he popped the question. He said that's gonna be his wife, and he sticks up for her. So you know what I'm saying. She does her videos, but shout out. So yes, I want to give a shout out to the Black couples, Black love. That's what it's supposed to be. And y'all keep it up. Promote that Black love. Tell Taz to keep on teaching them young boys to be more of a man and not be like these lames, whatever they are. We don't want that in our circle because that's the 2/3 that's not going to make it. I think they just want to commit suicide. Let them do it. And, we have beautiful children. I want everybody to come together. I'm going to have a video. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a live stream next week. I just want to show you guys the party. It ain't going to be too long. But let's do a live stream. I'm gonna do a live stream just so y'all can see the party. And I went and got him a cupcake made, and it says King 2021. But I am looking for manufacturers. Once again, I'm looking for manufacturing from um, from Jamaica to Africa. I want manufacturing. I want my brothers and sisters out there to make the clothes. I know the truth now. I hate the fact that the Africans is making them clothes and making cell phones, and the bosses over here making them put down it's from China and it's not from China. So they've been exposed. So I'm glad. I'm glad to see that. And thanks to what's her name, African Unite, she exposed it. So shout out to her and her king. That was another one. Again, anybody who's interested in co-op 50/50, you want to earn some extra income, let the money work for you, you want to get into the cryptos, I'll give you guys my donor key. You guys will contact with Shay Marie. She's going to break it down to you. She's going to help you get in, and I'll be the one sponsoring you, right? I'll be the one sponsoring you. And I found out about how much money you can make out some of these cryptos. I put in $73 in Bitcoin and made over $500. I cashed that sucker out and left a few more money in. So I left around 50 bucks back in there, but I took the rest of that money out. I did, because what I did was I moved that money into another form of crypto wallet, right? I did that. So, and you know what? And I'm having fun doing it. I cannot believe it. These kids are geniuses. So you guys support these babies. If that's what you give them some allowances for, tell them to learn how to live the bum life like JT. Tell them to learn how to live the bum life and start putting their money on crypto so they can become a millionaire before they turn 15. They can be millionaires before they turn 18 even. They're going to be millionaires, right? So yes, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. And let's do this. And I'm going to be exiting the channel, exiting the chat. Blind guy. That's a great idea for hair products as a bees. And yeah, we need to bring that back. Bees, bow reds. Listen, you had black little girls who got thick hair. Melanated babies got some real thick hair, and sometimes a little coarser than others. And sometimes you got to take that warm comb, put it on that stove, and you gotta press some of that stuff out a little bit, just so it's easy to comb her hair easy, because she got thick hair. Shoot. Yes, balls. Oh my gosh, we call it the bollies. We call it the bollies. Exactly. I love them bollies. I used to bolly my daughter hair all the time. I sit there and she's watched me some Wheel of Fortune, and I was just like, let me see how I'm gonna part her hair. Oh yeah, I'm gonna zigzag it. And she has zigzag hair. This way, this way, this way, this. Man, come on, come on, come on. That's what we need to bring that back. We need to bring that back. You know why? Because the schools was telling our babies in these little plantation schools that they can't take pictures. They was suspending our daughters, sending them home because they came with their hair looking better than Becky's kids. You see that? That's wrong. You know, she had her hair done, some cute little cornrows going back, different color beads stacked like this. Cute, cute, coming up like that. It's all pretty. And she couldn't, they sent her home. Suspended her because she had her hair done. And they want them to look raggedy. It's okay if you look like an ape, huh? Is that what that is? See, it's why I don't want my kids going to the plantation school. My son finna be homeschooled. He finna go to Ziax Institute. I already told Q Butter when we was at the Black Agenda with Michi X and them. I already told Q Butter, my son is going to be your student. Okay, so I already told Q Butter. As soon as my son turned in 3, he ready to learn because he already talking. So yeah, I think that's it. That's all I want to know. You guys, please support the channel. Tell a friend. Tell a friend. Again, if you want to send Cash App, it's Tanjan Zaru $. It's on there. It's listed on my chat. You know, I want to make sure, you know, anybody that want to know about the Ziax Institute, that's listed on my chat too. I think I typed it in right. I think it did. I did write down the people I think you guys should subscribe to. You know, depending on what your mood is. If you guys are into political realm, you go to TBA. If you guys are into the break things down and analyze some things, you go to Taz to Go. If you're all about Black Agenda Solutions, you go to Michi X. You see what I'm saying? So I wrote down some stuff. If you want to laugh hella hard, you go to Sejahito or Torian Rain. That's why. Oh, let me do that. That's a Cash App. So yeah, you guys, yeah, please, you guys go to Torian Rain or Sejahito. They cracking me up. If you want to be in the TBT gang, meaning you want to learn how to own some land. Cynthia's one. Forgot her name. She goes by Koja Malik, but her real name is Cynthia. And or you go to Neat Night from the Blackest Truth. She's about, she talks about things on YouTube, but then she plans an appointment on the Zoom. And on the Zoom and on the TBT gang, which is $25 membership fee. That's when she planned things with you on how to become a landowner, how to own some land. See, I'm saving some money right now. I want to own some land so I can build a city for my family. I want you guys to have a piece of land when y'all come where I'm at. This is why I'm in Las Vegas, Nevada, because there's plenty of land out here to buy. And if we could come up with $1,200 a piece, we got more than 28 acres of land. If we could come and do that together, we got more than 28 acres of land. I want to build us a city. I want this to be for us. And also, thank you for the cash. Thank you for that. Thank you for it. The Cash App, babe. Thank you. Thank you. We definitely got to do this. Y'all inspired me to start this channel, because I know with all the arguments going on, with all the other stuff that's going on, that may give us a whole bunch of headaches. You may want some solutions. Who's in Nevada? Because I seem like I'm the only one that's in Nevada. Look, I left the Bay Area because they was gentrifying us so damn bad, where I needed to go and move my ass with my son. And I know when I spoke to the Most High, I'm telling you right now, I know he gave me the strength to not be afraid of nothing. I know I'm barely 5 feet, but I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't scared of even the policyholders. I decided to take my butt on, and I sat my ass right there, and I started looking at what places live. And I said, okay, I'm gonna be at this apartment complex for only 1 year. That's all, for 1 year. And then I'm gonna get me a house and buy some land. And I always tell you guys, take your stimulus money and invest in you 2 lots in a trailer. I don't care. You guys have to get out this mindset that you have to stay in a neighborhood you grew up in. Sometimes you may have to just leave that damn neighborhood. Maybe that is not meant for you to be there. And don't be afraid to move out your neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about everywhere you go is bad. Won't you make it better for you? Listen, I left the Bay and I went to Nevada, and Bo Diddley them told me, you're gonna go to the same thing where that's where all the niggas be at. And I'm telling him, dude, I don't care about niggas. All I care about is my people. I left because my family don't want to move. They don't want to progress nowhere. They want to be comfortable and work for the plantation. I don't want to work for the plantation. I want to work for me, and then I want to hire my people to get out of the plantation. So let's make this happen. Let's come out here, and some folks are scared for change. They are afraid of change. That's it. And we got to leave them alone. If you don't want to change, you don't want to do nothing different, do something different for your kids, don't worry about the school. School wasn't good for your kids no way. If it ain't the Ziax Institute, then it ain't no good school. Sorry. I'm all for even people putting kids in the Nation of Islam school, the NOI school. I don't see nothing wrong with the kids going to the NOI school. Look, them young brothers gonna come out, them babies, them male babies, they gonna come out like young men. They're gonna be young men. The ladies gonna be ladies when they come out. They're not gonna be forced to put their hands in the toilet or drink pee-pee. Your little beautiful little girl is not gonna have her hair yanked because a white chick just think just because she slept with a black man that she could just yank on someone else's black little girl's hair because the little girl's going to sleep and you doing all this to her. You know what I'm saying? When I seen that video, I would wonder. I just said, where's the parent with this? Because I want to fight for real. Like I just want to fight. Now who's in Nevada? Guess who's in Nevada? But yeah, let's make it work, y'all. I'm just chilling now. Oh, chilling with all my money. Oh, good. Oh, big ups to you. Come now. I'm almost about to get off the live. Come now. Yeah, Nyla, I love me some Jamaicans. I do. I said my future husband gonna be from Jamaica. That's what I said. My future husband gonna be from Jamaica, and he gonna look like Movado. That's what I was saying. But yes, you guys look up my Teespring account for the baby next week. I'm gonna see if I can stream the birthday party. And the week after, I'm gonna look up. Let's see. I am going to look up how to do the StreamYard, because I would like to I would like you guys to come and talk to me. I would like some live. Getting on. I see here. Okay, I don't see nothing. Let me see. Nope. Let me see. Maybe my phone is acting up. It's Tanjan Zaru. Let me see. Make sure I get it right. Let me check. Let me see. Yeah. Did I send it right? Let me see. Tanjan Zaru. Yep. Okay, I don't see nothing yet. I think you know what I think it is? You know what I think it is? I think right now they gonna make me wait. It pop up. Cause what I listen, this is what happened. I went to I went to Cash App, right? And I was trying to get my Bitcoin because I made all this money on this Bitcoin. So I said, oh, I'm gonna get this money out because I was on Omega Courtney's channel. She had a 24-hour service, she had a 24-hour live stream. And so I was like, okay. One of the Jamaican brothers said, now I got over $577 in the Cash App off of Bitcoin, and I ain't touch it yet. So I'm talking all this mess. He said, oh, you better get your money because they gonna keep it if you don't get your money. So I was like, how you get your money? So I tried to get it out, and I was like, I don't know. I tried to deposit it and wouldn't let me deposit. Kept on doing stuff. So I sold some of it and I got paid for it. So maybe they over here holding on to what you sent, because they told me Cash App could be shady. I'm gonna learn. Oh, wait a minute. It came through. Wait a minute. It did come. I seen it. Okay, here it is. 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 Oh, thank you. I got it. All right. Mind you, you guys, if y'all support the Teespring account or the Cash App, this is only going towards the baby's clothing line, manufacturing. I will be posting some new designs. I'm looking for someone who can help me with the websites and everything. Please let me know if you guys can do some things. Let me know what you guys can do. And let's make it happen, because I want to make sure everybody gets something out of it, you know. And then again, I'm gonna say this one more time because it's almost time for me to go. Everybody, I am the branch, and I'm definitely anything y'all good for. You want to make some money to the side, you want to build your income, your wealth, the hookups that I got and it's working for me, I want to pass it on to y'all. I want to pass that kind of virus on to y'all. I need y'all to have that money. I need y'all to build up and own some land. And I definitely, my goal and dream is I want to open up a school for the Ziax Institute as an extension, but I want a mansion. I don't want no regular school looking prison. They look like prison and pipeline type schools. I want to, it look like a big old mini mansion where the most that can go there is 400 kids can probably go there the most, right? And you have like about 40 people working, and it's a mansion. And that's what I want. I want a mansion for the Ziax, because the kids deserve to dress like they're worth being taught. Simple as that. So that being said, I'm gonna let y'all go. I love y'all. This been the best live stream that I ever had right now. I'm just so amazed about a lot of things, but man, I'm gonna get better. I'm a work in progress. Tell a friend, share this video, because y'all can probably teach me some things and show me what I can do. I'm all for learning. Okay. I thank you guys. Nyla says, you the Empress, you the GOAT, you the Mrs. GOAT. That's what you the real Mrs. GOAT. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Many blessings to you. Bye-bye.